E3. It has been always a big event. A lot of gamers have always been waiting for every year to get amazing new news on the newest video games. And we have done this for years. It has been a very long and big tradition. I have bad news, so sit back and strap yourselves, because IGN just has posted a news article, an exclusive, where they are talking about the fact that all three major platform holders, Xbox, PlayStation and Nintendo, won't be at this year's E3. As you guys know, E3 is returning this year after absence of last year and the year before that, because mostly of COVID. Now they are finally back, returning with a physical event, shall I say. There have been some rumors throughout the industry, and IGN has put it in an article that they've heard that PlayStation, Nintendo and Xbox won't be attending basically the biggest gaming event in this year. It's pretty sad news, because it's a big tradition we've always done every year. When Nintendo was doing that Directs, this changed up significantly. PlayStation had a big fallout with the ESA. Since then, they haven't really returned to E3. I think the last time was 2018 or 2019 that they were there. And now Xbox is basically also not really doing anything now E3 related, shall I say, with E3. But Xbox did confirm after the Xbox Direct that they will be doing a showcase around the summer period. So basically what they're going to do is they're going to have a actual big event in person with a live, shall I say, like a stage and stuff like that. They will do that, but it's not with E3. It's just around the same period, making it convenient for journalists. Now, why are PlayStation, Xbox and Nintendo doing this? And the big reason is just the fact that digital live streams are easier. Nintendo Directs are a big thing. PlayStation State of Plays are a big thing. Even Xbox has bent the knee and they are doing now their own type of Xbox Direct type of thing. They can cut costs this way, and they immediately communicate with their consumer base. So, do I agree with it? No, because I did love the big 1 hour, 2 hour events, live streams at the stage. If PlayStation would have like a new AAA game or like a do you guys all remember Final Fantasy VII Remake, how that got announced and on the stage at E3 and such a big crowd cheering for it? I do miss those times, and it's not really the same anymore with these digital live streams. They both have, though, their good sides, because it's faster and it's just trailer after trailer. There's not a lot of fluff. Now, not only IGN is cooperating with this information, also VGC. Andy Robinson says this on Twitter. Nintendo and PlayStation will not have a presence at this year's revamped E3 show, I can corroborate. PlayStation's decision isn't a surprise, it snubbed the last two E3s, but I understand Nintendo feels it doesn't have enough major releases ready to show that would justify significant event space. That sounds actually worrying to me, if that's true, which I find weird, because we still have games like Metroid Prime. Where are they going to show that? That has to now come out this year, like at the end of 2023. We are at the end of the Switch life cycle. There are still Switch games that haven't been announced yet. Are we all going to get that with Nintendo Directs? As well as Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. When is that going to be playable for the public? Stuff like that. They can do that in a Nintendo Direct, like an overview type of thing, just for Zelda, but it's kind of disappointing, to be honest. Meanwhile, Microsoft is in flux a bit. Even if a big public booth doesn't happen, it's confirmed a summer showcase, which was never held at the LACC, And the last physical E3, it didn't have its booth there either. So there should be plenty of Xbox news that week regardless. New organizer ReadPop told VGC that it has received a tremendous amount of interest from many of the biggest companies in the industry, and that is confident the lineup will be strong. I heard from a few companies in talks to attend. This seems to be happening very late for reasons, and if they come off, then I personally think it will be a good show alongside Summer Game Fest. Set expectations to Gamescom 2022, which I thought was great, and you won't be disappointed. One thing we also have to keep in mind, there is still Summer Game Fest, so I think how this will continue now, we have E3, but I think PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo will never again go to E3. And E3 will probably now become more like a Gamescom type of thing, where we will see probably like the other publishers, EA, Ubisoft, Activision. Blizzard is not anymore alone, sorry, that's under Microsoft. But like maybe Capcom, Sega, Square Enix, you know, see these big publishers there. And then Nintendo, the platform holders, Nintendo, Xbox, and PlayStation will probably do their own showcases. Even though PlayStation didn't have a PlayStation showcase last year. Andy also says it has to do with the pandemic. I don't know, man. He says it has to do with the pandemic, but I think that's kind of like a scapegoat now. I don't think it has to do anything more with the pandemic. And the pandemic is behind us. Games are getting now made again. I think Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox just don't see how E3 is relevant anymore if they can reach their audience basically with a live stream or a showcase of their own. So I think this will continue now forever, guys. I don't think E3 will go back anymore to the way it was, and that's very sad. I really loved how E3 was. The structure for now will probably be Xbox, Nintendo, PlayStation, showcase, E3 for the summer period. I mean, E3 will have the other publishers to show off their stuff, and then Summer Game Fest. These three will probably be the summer announcements for that E3 time period, I shall say, and then after that you always have Gamescom in August. I think that's how it's going to be now forever. I don't think it's going to go back to the way it was. That doesn't mean that Xbox, Nintendo, and PlayStation can just go lie on their backs. I am expecting games. I've bought a new PlayStation. I've bought a new Xbox. Switch is maybe a different story because the Switch is now at the end of its life cycle. But I am expecting big things from Xbox now. They have bought all these studios. I want to see the new games. When is Hellblade 2 coming? When is Avowed coming? It has been some time now. I want to see updates, you know? And I want to see games after that. What's going to release for the future? We have Elder Scrolls 6. What's next to Elder Scrolls 6? I want to see the future. And that also counts for PlayStation. So this is not like... not because they aren't going to attend E3, it's going to be an excuse of, oh, we don't have that much. I want to see now the future, okay? I want to see announcements. I want to see release dates. I want to see gameplay. I want to see a lot of stuff. So let me know, guys, in the comment section down below, what do you think of this news? Are you sad that E3 is not going to be anything like it was? Or do you actually prefer the new way with all the live streams, the Nintendo Directs, the PlayStation State of Plays, the Xbox Developer Direct style of presentation? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching. As always, like this video, that would be amazing. Subscribe to the channel, that would help me a lot. Visit my social media in the description down below. And I'll see you guys in the next Get Rekt Gaming News video. Bye bye. Hopefully one that's not sad.